second graders, I'm Miss Diorio, and we're going to continue talking about open-mindedness today. So I want you to take a second before we start and turn and talk to somebody at home, or you can just talk to me about what you've learned so far about what open-mindedness is and how we can show open-mindedness. Good. So open-mindedness means you're open to trying new things. It also means that you don't just dive into something new. You look at it from all different points of view before you make your decision. So we're on to day 4 today, and I think you're going to like this. Our quote today says, to grow, change, love, adapt, experience. We have to be open-minded. This is the life, and that's the way it should be lived. So basically, to grow, to change, to love, to adapt, to have a good life, we have to be open-minded. Okay, we're going to listen to some music today. Beethoven was a composer, which means he created music. He created classical music. So way back in the day, Beethoven's music was the beginning, was the first time people started attending concerts and listening to orchestras, listening to symphonies perform. So this is the first time that people would go out of their way to go listen to music. So today we're going to listen to some of Beethoven's music and try to imagine what it was like hearing this music for the first time. Okay? While we're listening to it, if you have paper in front of you, I want you to grab it real fast. If not, I just want you to think in your head. You're either going to write down or think of words to describe how this music sounds as you're listening to it. So you can pause and go grab a piece of paper if you want, or you can just think of those words in your head. But I want you to imagine you're hearing this music for the very first time and write down some words, write down some adjectives to describe how this music sounds. Okay? Here we go. pause us there. So, I want you to look at the words you wrote down so far. Okay? Take a look at that list, and then I want you to share that list with someone at home, or go ahead and just share it with me right now. What are some of the words, what are some of the adjectives that came to your mind while you were listening to that music? Good. So I heard very dramatic music. That came to my mind. I heard excitement. I heard some anger, but then I also heard some happiness. It was kind of a little bit of a roller coaster ride. Lots of different things going on. So I want you to talk to someone at home, or again, talk to me as we answer these questions together. Do you think that everyone in Beethoven's first audience, so the first people that heard the symphony perform, do you think they were open-minded? Could be yes, could be no. Maybe they were, because this music is very, very dramatic. It's very exciting, so maybe they liked it. But maybe they weren't open-minded because it was different from music they were used to. Either way, whatever you think. What do you think may have persuaded listeners to be more open-minded at future performances? So do you think, because people now love this music, so how did their minds change? How did they become more open-minded? Yeah, maybe hearing it over and over again, you start to appreciate it more. Maybe they started understanding the music and getting to appreciate all of the different sounds that Beethoven was making. Lots of different things could do that. What would you have said if you were in the audience sitting next to someone at that first performance and they were not being open-minded? They were like, this is awful, I hate this, we need to leave. What would you say to them if you were sitting next to them while you were listening to this music? Yeah, good. You might be like, hey, let's give it a chance. Let's be open-minded. We might actually like it if we take the time, have a positive mindset, and really listen to the music. Good. So after you're finished with this video, what I want you to do is in Seesaw, either take a picture of the words that you heard, that you wrote down while we were listening to the music, or write them in a Seesaw post, and then I want you to tell me a little bit about what you learned today. So you can use the drawing tools, you can record, you can use a video, whatever works for you. I just want you to share what you learned about open-mindedness today. Good job.